Good day everyone, my name is Dekadit Arquiza. I'm here to tackle about the lifestyle of Bill Gates with my teammate Dekadit Barliso. So let's start. Who is Bill Gates? Bill Gates is a co-founder of Microsoft, and his true name is William Henry Gates III. He born on October 28, 1955. Is an American business magnate, software developer, investor, author, and philanthropist. He is a co-founder of Microsoft along with his late childhood friend Paul Allen. During his career at Microsoft, Gates held the position of Chairman, Chief Executive Officer or CEO, President and Chief Software Architect, while also being the largest individual shareholder unit in May 2014. He was a major entrepreneur of the microcomputer revolution of the 1970s and 1980s. Gates was born and raised in Seattle, Washington. In 1975, he and Allen founded Microsoft in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It became the world's largest personal computer software company. Gates led the company as chairman and CEO until stepping down as CEO in January 2000, succeeded by Steve Ballmer, but he remained chairman of the board of directors and became chief software architect. During the late 1990s, he was criticized for his business tactics, which have been considered anti-competitive. This opinion has been upheld by numerous court rulings. In June 2008, Gates transitioned to a part-time role at Microsoft and full-time work at Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the private charitable foundations he and his then wife Melinda Gates established in 2000. He stepped down as chairman of the board of Microsoft in February 2004 and assumed a new post of technology advisor to support the newly appointed CEO, Satya Nadella. In March 2000, Gates left his board position at Microsoft and Berkshire half the way to focus on his philanthropic efforts, including climate change, global health and development, and education.
So the Microsoft story of Bill Gates. In 1975, Gates read an article in the Popular of January Electronics that demonstrated the Altair 8800. Gates contacted MIT's, the creators of the new microcomputer, to inform them that he and others were working on a basic interpreter for the platform. Gates and Allen did not have any written code. They wanted to gauge the interest of MIT's. They met with the MIT's president and had developed an Altair emulator within few weeks to demonstrate on a mini computer. And then, the basic interpreter, the demonstration with a success, which led onto a deal with MIT's to distribute the interpreter as Altair Basic. Paul Allen was hired into MIT's and Gates took a leave of absence from Harvard to work with Allen in November 1975. They named their partnership Microsoft. A year later, the hyphen was dropped, and on 26th of November 1976, the trade name Microsoft was registered. So, the Microsoft launched its first retail version of Microsoft Windows on 20th November 1985 and struck a deal with IBM to develop a separate operating system called OS/2. IBM and Microsoft developed the first version of the new system successfully, but their partnership deteriorated due to creative differences. Microsoft has been growing up ever since. The software and hardware products have been expanding from Windows OS, Microsoft Office Suites, Office 365, Xbox, Bing, Hotmail, the list goes on. It all began with the first idea, and then they built upon that. Since 1975, Microsoft has had a domination over the software market. Windows software is used in most companies. They have consistently kept up with the pace of change, and that is why they remain the number one software company in the world.